Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to set up MetaPixel conversion API using Google Tag Manager. But before we jump in, let's talk about why you should even care about conversion API in the first place. So right now, browsers are blocking more and more tracking. Ad blockers are everywhere, and railing on the pixel means you are probably losing a lots of data. Pixel means browser side tracking. That means inaccurate results, less optimized ads, and wasted money. The conversion API helps fix that by sending your conversion directly from your server to Meta. So you can get more reliable tracking, better optimization, and overall stronger performance. Alright, let's get into the setup. So you can see here, this is a Shopify store, and I'm going to show you how you can set up conversion API for the Shopify store. So to set up the conversion API first, we need to enable the data layer, and I think you already know how to set up the data layer. So to set up the data layer, first go to the Shopify backend, and from here settings, and you will see here customer events, and here you need to add a custom pixel and you have to enable the data layer. You can see here is a big code. So this code I have actually enabled the data layer, so I'm not going to show you how to enable the data layer. I already made a video about it. So the data layer enable is done. To set up the conversion API first, we have to set up the browser set tracking, MetaPixel browser set. So you can see here I already set up the MetaPixel browser set tracking, and I also published about it how you can set up the browser set tracking. You can see here, this is a video how to set up MetaPixel for Shopify, and here is the how to enable the data layer. If you explore my channel, then you will find it, no problem. So to set up the conversion API, we will take the help of a step. You can see here there is a step, and I think you already know how to create a step account. It's very easy. I already created an account. You can see here, this is my account. So here I need to create a server container, but before that I have to create a server GTM. Okay, to create this, you can see this is my browser GTM. From here click on admin, then click on plus icon, and from here you have to must select the server and write a name, then create, and from here you have to select the manual one. Now we need to go to the step, and you can see here create a GTM container. Just click here and you have to write your name here, and again go to the server GTM, and from here you have to copy this, paste it here, and from server's location you can select your nearby location. Well, then create a container. Now we are going to use the free option, so continue with free, and from here you can see your dashboard, and from here just SCTM and select your server. You can see it's running. Since I'm going to use a dummy site, so I'm not going to set up a custom domain. If you use a real site, then you have to must set up the custom domain by clicking here. Okay, so now go to the server GTM, and from here you have to go to the admin, then container settings, and you have to add a URL here. The URL will be this one. Okay, just click here, it will be copied, paste it here, then save. Now we need to go to the browser container. So now I have to create some variables. If I scroll down, you will see here I already created these variables in the browser site. So now I need to create this green marked variables. Okay, so first event ID, create event ID. Just go to the web container. From here variable, you can see here is event ID. If you don't see on your GTM, then click on this template gallery and you will find here the event ID. So this is the event ID. Now event time. So to create event time, I need to custom JavaScript. I need to copy this code, paste it here, and save. Now FPP. For FPP, just variables and first party cookie, and from here write FPP. Again new first party cookie, from here FPC, save. Now external ID. For external ID, I need to again go to here and copy this code. Click on new, custom JavaScript, paste it here, write your name, save. Now I need to create these 3 variables. For this, I need to make a purchase, and you can see here I already made a purchase. If I go to the tag assistant preview, you can see this is the purchase event. Okay, so e-commerce, copy this, click on new, then data layer variable, then it will be text, save, again new, data layer variable, e-commerce dot, here you can select coupon, done, again new, then data layer variable, from here e-commerce dot shipping, save. I need to create some user data variables. To do this, again go to Google Tag Manager, and it will be data layer variable. From here select the first name, this is the variable name, paste it here. Again, this is for last name, last name. In this way, I am going to create these variables. Okay, this is for city. Now the last one, zip code. This is the zip code. Okay, our variables are created done, but one thing I need to do, I have to normalize the form. So to do this, again go to Google Tag Manager, the new custom JavaScript variable. I need to copy a code, copy this, paste it here, and I need to call here the country. Now again, there will be phone, write your name. So here you can see some triggers, but here I need to add another trigger. It will be custom event as well. The event name will be page viewed, and we will use this for page view event. Okay, now tags, go to tags, the new, and from here we will select Google Analytics. First one will be Google Tag, and we will create a fake measurement ID here. It will be constant. Save. Configuration setting, send page view, then server container URL. Page view will be false. If I go to a step, you will see this one. Just copy this and paste it here. And in the trigger can be initialization. On the other hand, if you want, then you can use the page view. Okay, so initialization is okay for me. So write your name. Now again new, from here Google Analytics, then event, the measurement ID, event name will be page view. The event parameters, I have to send some parameters. You can see here, I already mentioned here. First one will be event ID, then event time, event name, app, MPC, external ID, then first party collection. Okay, this is the variables for page view event. So now we need to call the variables event ID. This is the event ID, event time, event name is page view, MPP, first party MPP, MPC, In external ID, first party connection will be true. Okay, then the trigger will be page viewed. Okay, now write a name, save. To make our work easier, I can easily copy this. So just copy this on. The name will be view item. Everything is same, but need to add something. Value, then currency, then items. This is the value, then currency, items. Well, the trigger will be view item, and the event name will be view item, right? So just change it from here and change the tag name. Okay, the view item event is done. Now add to cart. For add to cart, I can easily copy this. Change the event name. Everything is same, but sometimes you need to change something, but in my case I don't need to change anything. That is why I'm not going to change. Just change the trigger, then checkout. I'm just copying these things. Save. Now parses. I need to add some parameters here. You can see here value currency items. Now transaction ID, tags, shipping, then coupon. All right. So the transaction ID is the transaction ID, and tags, shipping, coupon. Okay. Change the trigger. Trigger will be parses. Right. Well, then save. Now I have to create another variable. Click on new. You'll find here user provided data, and from here select the manual configuration and select the email. I have to must select this one. First name, then last name, street, city, region, country, postal code. Well, and it's safe. Now again go to the tags, select the process tag, add parameter, write here user data. Call this variable and save. Okay, so the tags are created, and now we need to check the tags are passing to the server properly or not. So let's preview the GTM. Page event is fired. View product means cap. View item. and this is the view item. You can see the data. All right, let's process. Well, you can see server received as event. The event name is parses. And if I show you the data, event name, then this is the items, and this is the user data. Since we didn't put here any email, that is why email is empty, and this is the number. Okay, now we need to go to the server container, and here I need to go to the variables. It will be event data variable. This is the variable I need to create. Save. Now go to the template and variable template, click on new. From here import, select this one, save. Now go to the variable, click on new, then select this one, array of object. It will be items. Then now we just want to collect the contents for Facebook. So for item ID, it will be item ID. For item name, this is the item name. Category, quantity, then price. It will collect the contents. Okay. Now we can duplicate this one. From here, select the content IDs. Just copy this and save. Again, you can copy this one. Now select the content name. Now save. Again, copy this. Select the content category. Write a name. Now save. We can again copy this. It will be now items. Again, create some variables. It will be constant. And I have to go to the event manager settings. First, copy this pixel ID and create a variable. Then save. After that, scroll down. Here I see generate access token, and from here select the second one, setup with the dataset quality API, and click on generate access token. Just click here, it will be copied. Again, new, then constant, save. So now I have to go to the tags. Here, click on new, then discover template gallery, search here Facebook. After that, you can see here multiple tags, but I will show you through Facebook conversion API by step.io. Click here, network space, add. Okay, then obviously it will be override, and from here select the event name, guys view. It will be access token, then pixel ID. Since we will test, then we will paste here the test ID. For test ID, go to the test event. First one, you will see here, this is the ID. Just paste it here. And from server event.override, you have to select first one, it will be event ID. For event ID, we have to create a variable. So it will be event data. And if I show you event ID, you can see this is the event ID. Then save. And from user data, you don't have any user data for page view, but we have some basic data like external ID, IP address, user agent, then click ID, browser ID. Okay, I think we don't have any other data. So for this external ID, I have to copy this. Again, create a new variable. Paste it here. Save. For IP address, this is the IP override. User agent. Save. Now click ID. Or click ID, it will be a PC. And for browser ID, it will be okay. So the trigger will be page view. And the tag name. Save. One thing I have missed, I have to add the event time. So to add this, click on add property. From here, event time. Get a new variable. Now save. Now for view content, I can easily copy this one. Select here view content. Everything will be same. No need to add here anything. And in the custom data, you have to add some data here. If I go to the doc, you'll see here fellow. Well, the value will be meta value, currency. For currency, I have to create a variable. Yes. Currency. IDs. Content type will be product because I don't have any product variation. The name. Category. Context. Okay. Now the trigger will be view item. Save. Now for add to cart, I can easily copy this one. Just copy. Add to cart. The event will be add to cart. Nothing will be changed. Just add a parameter. The parameter will be, I think, num items. Yes. Num items. This one. Well, the trigger. Trigger will be add to cart. Add to cart. Save. Now initiate checkout. It will be initiate checkout, the event name. Okay, all everything okay. No need to change anything. Just add to trigger. Save. Now purchase. So we can easily copy this checkout event. Select here purchase. Write your name. And from here, you have to add something, email, phone, then first name, last name, city, state, Jeep, country, then is there anything? No, added everything. So The reason of adding this information because it will help us to increase the event based quality. Okay, and I also need to add here something. It will be order ID. That means transaction ID. Copy this one, and from here create a new variable, event data. If you ask me what is the reason of creating the events manually, because if you want, then we can send it in on event. But the reason is we don't want to rely on any other template or anything. We just want to send the manual event data so that we can get accurate result and accurate data. Okay. So now I have to create some variables for this. So for email, first of all, I need to choose the event data, and from here first will be event user data dot email. Okay, fine. Save. Now phone number. So this is the phone. If I again go to the variable event data, again have to use the user data dot phone number. Now first name. Event data user data dot address dot zero dot first name. Yes, first name. Okay. Then last name. So for last name, event data, and this is the last name. No city. Again, event data, stage here, city. Save. State. Then zip. Submit postal code. Save. So for country, event data, paste it here. So I think it's created done. Versus. Okay, so since we have done everything manually, so we don't need to do anything transformation. So just click on save, and on thing I have to do in the web container, this web container, and from here go to tags, and for browser events I have to add event ID. So I think you already know how to add this, but I'm also showing this. This is the event ID. Event ID. Save. The same way, just to go to more setting, and from here add event ID. So I'm going to add the event ID for all these events. Okay, so everything done. Now we will check. So For checking, just click on preview. This is the web container and server container. Just preview the both and let's see what will happen. This is the event manager test event. Okay, the base event is fired. Let's buy a product. We can buy multiple products. Hit record, checkout. You'll see here the purchase event is fired. If I show you the add to cart, the view content, multiple times is coming, initiate checkout. Okay. If I show you the pixel helper, you can see the purchase event is fired. Okay, so advanced pricing is going properly. And this is the total value. This is the value. The purchase is deduplicated. You can see here and share, country, city, external ID, click ID, browser ID, first name, IP address, last name, phone, state, user, everything is going. And if you ask me why the click ID is going, so I already visited this website by using a fake cookie. That is why it's showing. So this is all for today. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you have any questions or confusion, drop them in the comments and I will be happy to help. However, if you need any paid help, just WhatsApp or email me anytime. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.